So
it's actually kind of interesting. I forgot that you did play in 8012, at least at some point.
I was gonna say, how would you forget? You cast in almost every single one of our games. You are
Very
our
true.
exclusive caster. Wow, Q,
Yeah.
wow.
I don't know. It just feels weird. It feels weird to connect you to the 8012. Seems like you're so what involved now with the C-Dub. Just feels weird to have that crossover.
Absolutely. And for all those folks from 82L who are watching us tonight, feel free to check out C-Dub. And that's as much as I'm going to push that since we're casting for another league.
I do have a link in the bio. At least for the support. Actually, I don't have a link for the. We'll figure that out later. But this game does have some C-Dub players in it. Obviously Gambit Axiom, who did captain the team that won the C-Dub League this for the last season. And of course, Illegal are old C-Dub hands, though some of these players are very different. This looks much more like the Valkyrie Cup champion squad rather than your
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
standard squad. Yeah. They've incorporated two of the better ZLC players, which is really cool to see because I always thought that ZLC was just they're such a good team. Um, they just really never get to like get together and play constantly.
Yeah, I would definitely say Legal and ZLC are my two main rivals over on the C-Dub League. Uh, and then to see Gambit with Pot of Wrath, just, I don't know who I'm going to cheer for. I need Roshan to win here. Neither team to win, just feed to Roshan all game. That's what I
Oh,
need to see.
maybe. Yeah. Fortunately, there is no. One of these teams has to win, unless I don't know, some shenanigans go on and they both lose. But
Looking at their last week's matchups, both teams went 1-1. However, Pot of Wrath, there was an issue with their opponent, Pitt
mm,
Panthers, which is actually my alma mater. Um,
okay.
there was an issue with apparently one of the players didn't share all the Dota buffs or something like that,
Mm,
so the game got overturned.
I
But yeah,
believe I
so
saw that.
realistically, these teams are tied,
Yeah.
even or tied in their actual wins,
Hmm.
despite what was changed.
Okay. Very interesting. It seems like I don't know. Either people cheat against Gambit Axiom a lot, or he's really good at figuring it out. Cause
I
seems
was going to say either that or he just happens to accuse anyone that beats him of cheating.
yeah,
We'll leave that up to the audience to decide.
yeah, of course. But yeah, apparently they're taking a second for a phone call or something. I did get to cast the Illegal X game. So Illegal X actually moved some of their players onto a second roster. Um, they're 2-2 right now. I mean they look pretty good.
Nice. It's good that they have kind of two teams to help them grow.
Mhm. Haven't actually got to see this. Well, I think I got to see this Illegal Week 1 team. Not entirely sure, but and of course,
And they're doing the coin flip.
looks like Pot of Wrath is gonna win it. There's a lot of pot of teams in 82L. I mean,
There's
I
too
haven't
many.
I haven't spent a lot of time in 82L. Is it like is it like just a naming convention, or is it like a big team that has a bunch of co-teams, or like
I don't think any of the teams are related.
okay, yeah.
I
So
think
just
they're all just spin-offs of Yu-Gi-Oh, maybe? I
gotcha.
don't know.
I'd buy it.
Alright, so it looks like Pot of Wrath went with first pick,
Mm. Kind of unusual.
and Dire.
Feels like everybody goes after the last pick.
Probably depends if you're confident whatever your strategy is going to be. You want to ensure that you're going to get a certain pick off.
That's true.
I'm curious with the patch we just got, what changes this might make to their gameplay strategy.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we won't be seeing Marcy today. I wish. Though, from what I hear, that hero is not necessarily in the best balanced position.
I've only played one game with the new patch, and I had Marcy on my team, and I was not impressed.
Oh yeah.
But I think that was mostly due to the player just not playing
Yeah.
her well. They didn't know how to farm, so they were way behind as a carry.
I've seen Aoi play it, and it seemed
Impossible.
pretty good. Like getting ganked by 3 heroes and killing all of them solo, good. It seemed pretty good. Yeah, go ahead.
I'll say I'm convinced Bloodthorn is the best item on her. To turn your ult
Yeah, I
into
completely
crit every
Yeah.
single hit of it is just incredible damage you're outputting at that point.
Yeah.
5 seconds.
I'm just wondering what kind of position slot she'll be put in. All these loot heroes, you know, especially when they're kind of unbalanced, people end up playing them everywhere, right? You get a mid, off lane, support, all that stuff, but eventually people kind of settle down and figure out where the hero is. So I'm eager to see where she'll fit in.
Speaking of heroes that settle down, we see that Dawnbreaker has been banned, the previous hero that was released.
Yeah, Illegal One does definitely love to play this hero, so that ban makes a whole lot of sense. Okay, that's a little different. That's interesting. This is one of the
Think
heroes
it's
that
support or carry, or is this a intentional flex first pick?
I'm not sure. I mean, it's kind of interesting because Weaver did receive some nerfs in the last like post TI patch, because he was one of the better heroes at TI. I mean, normally he'd been played as a core at TI, though I do believe a few teams played him as a support.
The nerf he got, I think, was really to his support playstyle, because didn't they decrease the range of his ultimate for tags?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. I think they
Yeah.
nerfed the swarm too, but it's been
His Shikuchi damage decreased by 10 from the talent. That's it. So
Okay,
really, I
so-
feel like it's more of a support nerf than a carry
Yeah.
nerf.
It's actually not that bad. So Tank Man, I have a question. I have a question from chat. I heard a team wants to sign up. Is 25k total. Should we raise the cap?
No, we're not going to be raising the cap again. The cap has been raised enough times. It is set at what it's set at.
Yeah.
And I see who asked that question. Thank you, Ozo.
I like the a lot of reserve time used here from Illegal. I like the Disruptor pick. It's really good against Weaver, because Weaver relies on the movement speed, and if you can root him in place, then you know he can't really go anywhere. And especially, of course, the Static Storm's always really good if you can get it on top of anyone.
Mereska has arrived.
Love that hero
The
too.
question is, are you using a Disruptor pick on a support Weaver?
That's very true. That's very true. I definitely like the Willow though. I like.
So yeah, I love Willow.
Yeah, yeah. I just love that, especially pause 4s that can make plays. But I just like making sure you pick at least one support that can protect themselves. Cause
What's also nice here is Illegal has great AoE crowd control between Willow and Disruptor.
That's a fun pick.
I'm not seeing Pot of Wrath's game plan yet from their picks.
Yeah.
Besides, they're picking blue heroes. I mean, you know what? Knowing Gambit, that could be the actual strategy that he's pushing his team to go for, is
Yeah.
just pick the blue heroes.
Never know. I think there's only over 40 blue heroes in Dota.
10 seconds.
Not a bad drafting pool.
5 seconds remain.
Yeah, the Spearbreaker's pretty interesting. I mean, I would imagine it would be the pause 4. Could be, I mean, you could play it as 5 either, but gives you good...
I've seen him move on up to pause 3 sometimes.
Oh, okay. I mean, it does give you really good initiation. It shuts down split push. It can be problematic for certain heroes to deal with.
I do think it is a bit odd, though, picking it into both Willow and Disruptor.
True.
Both have ways to just stop him. You can glimpse the charge, just interrupt it. You can drop down your ult. Willow can drop down Brambles.
Yeah, I thought about that, and I checked the Dota buff
10
for
seconds remain.
some of these players, but I'm not seeing like
5 seconds.
any kind of big Spirit Breaker spam, you know, that would justify that. So, I don't know. But Illegal's taking a lot of reserve time here. Only 21 seconds for the rest of this draft.
Hopefully they know their picks real well,
Yeah.
because they're going to be pressured.
Padaratho is mostly just going after Grace James Hero Pool. Take out the Ursa, take out the Spectre, take out the PL. Those are her 3 most played heroes this month, so.
5 seconds remain.
And Spirit Breaker's not a bad pickup to go against Arc Warden,
Very
because
true.
it reduces his split push potential.
I actually do not think she's played Arc Warden at all this month, so. She's also at a
Ah, I
6.
believe she kicked your butt in the 1v1 with
Okay.
Arc Warden, actually.
Okay, okay. I mean, okay. I mean that's technically true. I got first blood though. All right, I was close. I was very close to winning that game. And then
I kid you not, I
I
thought you were going to win,
yeah.
and I tabbed away to tell people that you were doing really well and we might have to figure out a new casting plan for the night. I come back, literally, I think it was 30 seconds I was gone for. Come back and the game was ending and she won.
Yeah.
I'm like, what happens?
I
What
tried-
happens? You were up.
Yeah.
You were up in every stat.
Yeah, I had it. I was just scared. I was really scared that, cause she's just a better like Arc Warden and all that. I knew she was gonna out micro me, so I was like, I really need to kill her before she gets level 6 type stuff, and I forced it. I just forced it too hard.
5
do it.
seconds remain.
But hey,
I like
beyond
this
my
Mars pickup.
yeah, beyond my personal failings, we do have the Mars. Okay, Vengeful Spirit. I love Venge so much.
Alright, they're picking all blue heroes. That's what this is. It's all blue. I'm
Mm.
calling it right now. You don't even need Dave here. It is an all blue draft.
Yeah, unfortunately, Dave doesn't give me that advanced of statistics, but it is very plausible. Their offlaner has been playing a lot of Night Stalker this month, so we could see the Night Stalker, and then what? Maybe the OD for mid.
Razor.
Yeah, either one could work. Do like the Venge into the Mars though. Obviously, you can save your team, or get a hero that feels like they're safe in the arena outside of the arena.
There's a lot of minus armor between Venge and Weaver as well, so they're gonna shred whoever they jump on.
Also better on Roshan.
That's true. Yeah.
Though this Mars ulti is problematic for the Spirit Breaker. He can ult into it because it kind of teleports you, but he can't actually charge into it because it'll stop him. I don't
Does
know
it
that.
cancel the charge animation, or does he get stuck at the wall and just charge in place until it goes down?
I want to say he gets stuck at the wall, but I'm actually not 100% on that because it gives him terrain movement, right? So he might actually charge through the wall and then get hit.
By the arms on the other side of it
Yeah.
when it does the push. Maybe. Yeah. Oh, no. They picked a Juggernaut.
Alright.
Unless he's got, like, the blue Juggernaut set.
Yeah, the Arcana. I mean, here's fingers crossed, right?
Remain.
Juggernaut
5
picks
seconds.
interesting. I mean, it's good into the melee off lane of the Mars. I mean, unless they run this Mars mid, which I wouldn't expect. You know, you just kind of spin
Good
to
against
win,
Disruptor.
range spin.
You spin to get out of Glimpse.
It's true.
Turn to battle.
Warlord, okay. It's a fun hero. Good against Juggernaut. Has some decent kind of roots and stun setups for him. I'm a little worried about
10
him.
seconds remain.
I'm a little worried about them kiting his ultimate though.
5 seconds.
I mean, they've got the swap. They've got multiple stuns from the Spirit Breaker. Juggernaut could just Omni Slash you if you're one-on-one. Weaver can run away if he's not rooted.
don't think Troll's too worried about an Omni Slash from Juggernaut, just because if he uses Omni Slash, then you just ult, and the ult should outlast Omni Slash.
Alright, we'll get the
My one
Razor.
concern, though, with Legal's draft right now is they don't have any guaranteed stun at the moment. Mars, you have to land. Willows can just be purged with fuels.
Yeah, you're right.
And like
What-
you said, their Pot of Wrath is quite maneuverable. Weaver, Spearbreaker, Venge, Jug. They're gonna be moving around a lot.
The one benefit of the Sakuchi though is it's kind of difficult not to get brambled by the Willow. That's a really fun last pick. I like that. I mean, it's really good into the troll. It feels like they don't have a lot of magic damage to kill him. Gives you tower
And
push.
it fixes their lack of tower push.
Yeah.
10 seconds remain. 5 seconds remain.
The one concern I have about Pugna is he does not like to be silenced. He does not like stuns, and he has to stand still for his ult. So he's a good spear target. Good target from Disruptor.
Here we go, the mythical mid Brewmaster. Not sure about this. I've heard about it, but I'm not the biggest fan of it at this point.
Pot of Wrath is taking their time deciding who's playing what.
I mean, it's not bad. You can purge off the Decrepify, right? Which is, I mean, once you get your ult, obviously. You're pretty tanky. I guess maybe it's better in the lane against Pugna, and then it is pretty annoying for these heroes to kill 4 to 3 Brewlings.
10 seconds.
Oh, he does have the. Oh no, he doesn't. He has a bunch of blue cosmetics, though that wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah, he's got blue cosmetic.
because Pugna is green. But
Yes, they have to report their captain for picking Pugna in the end.
oh,
That was, it's disappointing. And because of that single action, I have to cheer on Illegal now.
well, Dave is telling me that Potterrath has this with a slight draft advantage, but I'm definitely gonna have to agree with Dave on that. I like the Pugna last pick. Not really a believer in Brewmaster, but I'm happy to be mid wrong.
Yeah, I do like Pot of Wrath's draft more. However, I think when team fights have a struggle, but before Illegal starts 5-manning, they're gonna be able to run over him well. They've got plenty of single target lockdown, stuns, a lot of minus armor.
Yep.
But if Legal starts 5-manning early, and they could deathball over Pot of Wrath.
Okay. Yeah, so while we have a second here talking to chat, this is not C-Dub, it's 82L, which is another small amateur league. I mean, C-Dub is bigger, but 82L is close. But yeah, so that's so we're doing that instead because the C-Dub season has not started yet, but it will soon. And if you want to sign up for it, you should check the Discord.
You will be forever.
And yeah, I picked.
Brewmaster is rushing a bottle.
And I did pick Arc Warden even though I knew she was a better Arc Warden. But I thought, and I was right, that I would have enough skill to kill her early if I itemed and all that, if I skilled right. And I did, but then I
My
threw.
thanks will come later.
But it would have
You
been
least
really
expect
cool
it.
if I beat her on Arc Warden though. It would have been better than just
That's
beating her on like,
Good.
I don't know, Storm Spear or something. It was cool.
I mean, I don't think Grace Jam could return to the server if you did that.
Absolutely not what I expected.
Yes, that was cool.
Neither team going for first blood. Everyone's playing very safe.
Seconds to
Yeah, I mean, we get to see the, the common kind of invade wards. Though this Obswood right here is kind of unusual, right? It's pretty far back.
Oh. It's not that unusual. I think their goal is to see more so the rune
Yeah.
and a little bit of ganking. If you put it far up, it's going to get dewarded by the river.
Makes sense.
sentries that are typically placed, but this keeps it a bit safer.
Those who bear witness will not soon forget that which
Alright, so it looks like we're gonna split 2-2. No early game aggression.
So maybe this is just the support player in me, but I actually don't like when mid players take the starting ward. I don't think it's necessary.
Really?
Because the first ward spawns after like a minute or something like that.
Makes sense.
And usually they're going to be calling the courier pretty early. And you already know where the first 4 minutes of runes are going to spawn. It's on both sides. So you don't actually need rune vision.
Nobody's gonna gank you in 1 minute. I mean, unless they
Yeah.
do, which is some, some pretty crazy stuff. But
And if they do, it's going to be something where you're going to know it's coming from the lineup. Brew has his bottle on the way. Looks like Weaver will have one shortly too.
unfortunately, Chef
Just a
Shrek
couple more last hits.
So far, Weaver seems to be doing pretty well in this lane. Harassing each other. Weaver definitely doesn't like this Cinder Brew damage. Brewmaster's taking a lot of his own. This Sakuchi harass. A lot of harass
Is
on
this
both
a pug?
sides.
It's a Pugna 3.
Yeah? Yeah, I didn't think about that. I guess they're flexing the... I guess they're kind of flexing it around because they're... What, do they want to defend the Weaver? Or are they scared about like a Weaver lane? I don't know. Or maybe that was always the plan. Not doing super well down bottom here. Last hit, chart. Ooh, okay. Illegal one's going the double bracer. How do you feel about double bracer on Mars?
Provides regen, provides strength. It's not bad. I don't think it's as good as it used to be.
I think it's okay. I mean, he's
In the
going
lane that he's in, I don't think he needs a double racer though.
he's going double bracer then phase then what looks to me like a soul ring. Yeah, definitely a soul ring. That's a lot of setup items.
Yeah, I would cut one bracer.
I mean, I understand why he's going.
Especially
the soul
against Jug, you need those early boots to survive the
Yeah.
spin.
ring. Very true. Yeah. And also, I feel like Mars is a little bit of just a little bit of a Blink Dagger kind of centric hero. Ooh, this is gonna be a lot of damage. Might even see the first blood on the Weaver with one more hit. Nah, no detection.
Oh. Oh.
I did have the Cinder Brew, but just didn't want to wants to get the Thunderclap afterwards, or the damage won't tick. Alright, salve used. Just gonna get back up to full health. Right now, it feels like everyone's having a decent lane, but this Pugna. And I totally
Yes.
missed that. Yeah, I mean, you'd think the spin lane would be the one who got the first blood, but instead it's the Mars with the Willow under tower. And I love this value point bulwark, by the way. I feel like I see so many Mars who don't even take it until they're like, level 7 or something. I don't think you need any more than 1 point, but just 1 point is so big when you're in a lane where you're just getting harassed.
And it costs no mana. I mean,
Yeah.
just use it. You see the projectile coming, throw it up for a brief second.
Yeah.
Oh, and here comes the first tip.
I mean, Vengeful did have to rotate for that, but it's still pretty good. That's still really unfortunate. I was a little iffy on this Brewmaster, but has a really quick earn too. Seems like it's doing pretty good in the lane. And Illegal's actually dominating the last hit denies chart.
on, stack, stack. You're not catching him. Stack.
I mean, he's gonna try. Venge. Okay, I like the trying to
Oh,
break
yeah.
division play. Quite work out. This Cinder Boo's
Oh.
gonna do so much. Okay, well, that's definitely gonna secure the kill.
I don't think the ult was needed there, but still, kill's a kill.
I guess you take what you can get. Oh no, Mars. Put your boots in your inventory.
I would actually like to see the Spirit Breaker rotating instead of the Vengeful Spirit. But they're both struggling with levels.
Yeah. Alright, here we see the spin with the boots and the slippers, though that doesn't actually give movement speed like you think. Chef Stray with the outplay! I mean, he has to die himself, but I think that's worth it for him.
It's worth it.
Everything well played. He's gonna go for the hard camp pull and get what? A half pull? That's a no pull. Almost. Let's stack the camp though. Back into my chat though, I do think that it's kind of sad, Cute Tinker, that you don't have a team lined up. I know the Europe division's different this year, but I mean, by different, non-existent. Looks like they're gonna kill Illegal One.
Oh, that's a pretty good kill. Especially for Jug.
Yeah, he's been struggling. I mean, bottom net worth, or sorry, bottom last hit of
Lucky
not
God.
sure about the net worth yet. But yeah, he was
Of the carries, he's in last place.
of the carries.
Net worth as well.
Oh, we're gonna get a stack from the Brewmaster. Very nice. But yeah, Cute Tinker is a player from the EU division of C-Dub last season, and he was godlike. I mean, actual godlike. I mean, godlike Tinker play, godlike other play. Okay. That's gonna be an ulti. And yeah, okay. So they get the revenge. And I like this. When you're Mars, I feel like you really want to be on a clock of the Arena of Blood. Like, it's kind of like Faceless Void. Like, you just pop it. It doesn't matter if you get like 5 kills or whatever. Like, just get 1 kill in the early level, and then you're good. You're fine.
Another thing that's actually nice about that top lane combo. Oh, Vengeance is gonna die.
Unfortunately, didn't actually get the W hit in, but that just means the Legal One gets the kill. I'm sure he's happy about.
But anyways, as I was gonna say, if Legal One drops his Reno Blood, and then Willow uses the Fear, they're gonna keep running into that wall
Very true.
constantly,
Very true.
taking a ton of damage.
Ooh, that actually lashed the wall. I didn't know if that was gonna have the range. Very nice. And that's a Brew Split middle. TP rotation.
Yeah, that's gonna be a dead Spirit Breaker, maybe.
I don't quite know. I mean, the air Brewling's gonna die. These brews are over though. He do fuck me here.
They don't have a stun though. He's
Yeah,
gonna
no
get out.
sense. Right, so this Brewmaster's going for the Relic and for the Radiance right after the Urn of Shadows. Gotta fight top. Chef Stray trying to get away, but he's not going to be able to. Nice try, but they're not. Does have the power tread, so difficult to get away with.
Weaver is top for gank.
Yeah, though unfortunately.
And he's
they-
leaving. He realizes it was a.
Oh,
Oh, he cancels his TP.
Okay. I mean, this isn't a really easy hero to kill, especially because he can just arena and TP. And that works too.
Oh no,
that
that's
was
bad.
really well timed. Unfortunately, that's gonna kill the Jug. Okay, so Illegal One dies on the backline, but I mean, you rotate a mid laner, and you know, I feel like Illegal One thinks that's worth it. At the end of the day,
Yeah, absolutely.
they get the kill in the safe lane, and you do
The
have
mid
to
laner
rotate a.
wasted a TP, so it has to walk all the way back.
I mean, Sakuchi.
Middle
Yeah.
tower.
Walked past 2 bounty runes, didn't grab them.
Maybe he's saving them for later. Looks like we're gonna get another stack from Brewmaster. But he's doing a really good job of constantly stacking these camps. That's a triple ancient stack camp. And he's gonna take it, and so he's not actually picking up this bounty rune, so he can fill his bottle after taking this.
CQ, mid players can stack their own ancients. They don't need to rotate in to help them.
Maybe some of them.
Oh, Spearbreaker's dead. Here he goes.
There's two big neutral items for Brewmaster though. Pig pull and the chip vest. What's your opinion on the pig pull?
I think it's situational. But I mean, hey, it's a free item.
By situational, do you mean the best item in Dota?
I don't think it's the worst item.
You know, I used to very much dislike it before TI. I still dislike it. 8 all stats is kind of hard to argue with.
Yeah.
And chip fest on both teams.
3 heroes are bottom, 4 now. They're gonna try and get this 4 troll. Troll does have ult. Disruptor has ult. They're ready to fight if they need to.
This also has a shovel. Gonna use it. Free salve. Always gotta love that.
Oh, Chef Strike could be in trouble here. They're jumping on below.
Difficult kill though, and that fear's gonna hit too.
Oh, there we go, and Disruptor.
It's gonna
Great
trap
ult.
all of them. That was really well played. Alright, Resplit is well committed. And Chef Stray is still not dead.
Oh, no. They're gonna wipe him.
The crowd goes wild.
That's 3 down, or do you get
have a charge
Spearbreaker?
though. He does have a charge. He can charge to a creep, except apparently not. That's 4 for nothing.
Very good on Chef Stray to be spamming Shadow Realm.
Yep.
And then a great Terrorize hitting 2 while Disruptor grabbed the others with their ult.
Yeah, Willow is definitely one of the better survivable +4s. Shadow Realm is just, if you don't have the AoE damage, it's just impossible to deal with sometimes. Charging Grace Jam, actually gonna complete the charge, but he's just gonna back off afterwards.
And you need to be careful, Disruptor has 4 points in glimpse.
Yeah. Wow, a max glimpse. That's
Normally you
just
see Thunderstrike max, but maxing glimpse first gives them a lot of control in these fights.
does, yeah. Going for kills too, I guess. On some of these mobility reliant heroes. Smoke to Venge, kind of running around on a warding mission.
Pretty important mission. Especially when you feel like you're losing control of the early game. You can get some vision up, it might help you.
Rotating. They want to kill Grace here. She's on her own. Smoke pops.
Grace broke the smoke.
Yeah. But, gonna back off? So fortunately they rotate heroes and don't get anything out of it. Apparently there was a arena mid, but no kills. Doesn't even look like there was a lot of damage, so must have missed. It's very unfortunate, but you miss every
Sleep
arena.
pause, living the dream. Just getting free farm as a position 5. It's always nice to have.
I'm surprised Captain Sleepy Paws is their pause 5. Oh?
And that's what I was
Yeah.
talking about earlier. The Brambles is so good at countering Spearbreaker.
It's good against Weaver too. Oh wow, okay. Multi committed swap, but I don't know if that's gonna save. I mean, he tried to decrep himself, but I mean the air bruling has a purge. But they killed all the
That's the last brew.
Yeah, they
Oh, you're in trouble. Oh,
he ran? No, it's actually not.
look at that fear.
That's
Look at it.
Launch! Oh! He got knocked over the
Oh, it's pushing him over
Oh
the
my god!
edge.
It actually pushed him over to the other edge.
And here they go. They're turning the fight.
Okay, Omni Slash committed. Illegal One's gonna take all of that damage. But we do have Grace Jam popping the ulti, doing so much damage to all these heroes. This Sakuchi's gonna end. Actually, that doesn't matter. Gonna get pulled back. Hogna is already back. And that
Oh, they're turning
Weaver,
it back around.
Weaver just gets off the time lapse. And charge onto Chef Stray. Doesn't have enough mana, or doesn't, sorry, cooldown for the Shadow
Oh,
Realm.
Spirit Breaker's in trouble though.
13 HP on
Sports
the
escape.
Disruptor. Yeah. See, that's a good life. When all your cores die, but you survive a whole team fight, you get out of it and you're like 3 levels above, you're so happy about that as a support player.
And now Disruptor is no longer the lowest net worth.
Yeah. But yeah, I think it's interesting that the 2 supports are 2 ZLC players. I mean, Captain Sleepy Paws was the hard carry of ZLC, so I didn't even realize he was playing Pause 5.
Bottom tower is in danger.
I'm taking a look over at Pot of Wrath here. Benj is going straight into Ags. Looks like Pugno's working on a BKB and then a Yules.
Huh.
Weaver also working on BKB.
Bounty.
I think they've realized as a team that they need these BKBs to deal with all this AoE control.
They're gonna go with Grace Jam here. I don't know how much they can do. Hasted Pugna. You could just pop ulti and gonna pop ulti. That was the first hit route! But unfortunately, got aggro to the Pugna, but the Pugna gets glimpse back. I mean, that Pugna did have a haste, but the glimpse is in time.
Sleepy
that's-
Paws is doing work with Glimpse.
Yeah, most certainly. Feels weird every time I see this Disruptor, I see Illegal, I'm like, oh, it's kinda Disruptor. It's throwing me off.
Yeah, same. Jug wants his team to rotate bottom. He's sitting there waiting.
Yeah. I mean, it's enough to get the deny on the bottom tower if they go for it. It is in deny range.
You know, I don't often see Jug go Mjolnir first. Normally it's Maelstrom and then a different item.
Yeah. Yeah, cause it's just really expensive. 2,000 gold for the like just better attack speed is meh.
Well, they just decreased the cost of it, didn't they?
I don't know.
Or they did something to Mjolnir to make it more interesting.
They
to
increased
pick.
attack speed by 5.
Oh,
So
that's not much.
I mean, you know, 5 is better than 3. I don't know. But Brudo does have this radiance. And then Grace Jam is building Ags after the Maelstrom, so Ags' second item. Is Ags that good on Troll? I don't really play
I think
it
it's
or
pretty
see
good.
it. Okay.
The Dispel is really nice. Especially against the heroes they've got here.
True.
So if you can get rid of Decrepify.
Hey, the
Plus,
bars.
if you're reducing the cooldown of Whirling Axes, means you can also create more mischance for Jug.
They're gonna smoke into the jungle, into the opposing jungle here. Mars is actually forgoing the blink, went the Yules instead, so not really gonna look to blink initiate rather than just kind of run and initiate.
Might still get it though, he's got a good amount of gold.
Yeah.
They can get this wrap off, that'll be key.
Unfortunately, the Pause 1, Tier 1 tower is still there. No poke the Pug, no. It's definitely gonna be a Pug with that. It's a decent kill, but unfortunately your lane is like too pushed in. I mean, well, it is a Tier 1 tower, so you can backdoor it if you were so inclined. You definitely have the tanking ability.
They are going to take tier 2 damage in exchange.
Yeah, this triggered out. Lane gets glyphed though, so he's gonna have to force it back. League 1 does get the last hit there. Grace is actually outputting damage on the tier 2 top, but it's forced to back off from another glyph. Okay, Okay, there's the blink on the Moors. That's a big item timing.
Yeah.
is under attack.
Doug is working on a basher. What are your thoughts on Spirit Breaker right now? Items.
I will look. Charging top right now. What, he always just beelining the Spirit Vessel?
Well, he's got a cloak just sitting in his backpack.
True.
I don't think you need that dust for anything, right?
Orbital corrosion. It's true.
Yeah,
if
there's
you're not-
there's no invis on
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, at the very least, you could put the smoke away. If it's not actively using it, there's no reason to have it in the main
I would just get rid of the
inventory.
dust. There's not a single invis hero on illegal.
Very true. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe maybe he's being overly paranoid about an invis rune or something. That's gonna be Marvel, dude. Pretty good swap, but I don't think it's gonna make much of a difference. There's the
The
Ools.
amount they're jumping on. Yeah, the amount they're jumping on Pugna, this feels personal. Weaver's trying to get what farm he can. Meanwhile, Radiant is taking Roche.
Yeah, straight into Roche. And they don't take it the fastest, but as soon as Troll ramps up. And Troll does now have his axe. Gonna go for the Basher. Very interesting for me, I think. Jug, that's a spear onto the Weaver, but but the Jug finished the Mjolnir and then went straight Skull Basher. So going for the control. We did talk about, or at least you did, in the draft, that they don't have any guaranteed stuns, and while Basher isn't a guaranteed stun, it's something, at least, for the Juggernaut.
Well, yeah. It'll also help stop spin TP, help deal with Weaver a little bit as soon as you get on top of
No,
him.
Juggernaut has it. Not the Troll. Juggernaut.
Oh, yeah, I was talking about Troll making it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, Pot of Wrath has plenty of guaranteed stuns. They got Charge, they got
Oh, okay.
the stun for Venge. It's illegal that's lacking the guarantee.
Gotcha. So I was half right. I'll take it.
Yeah. You remembered what I said, you just turned it to the wrong team. But Troll is building the Basher, so...
Alright, so that dust on Spearbreaker is 100 IQ. If you look at Brewmaster, look at his bot. Yeah? And they're ganking him right now, right?
That far in advance he was planning
Yeah.
for.
Oh, actually, no, they're not ganking him. The Spearbreaker's charging top. I don't know
And
who
Bruce
he's
TPing
charging.
in.
Thought he hit Chef straight on the way in. Charging... Actually, cancel the
Charge is
charge.
canceled.
Gonna get Yules.
Tower's down. Weaver's in trouble.
Yeah. I mean,
BKB's used on Weaver.
that's gonna be Chef straight dead, though, with the spin. This is a Ag Shard spin. Oh.
Weaver's BKB's down.
Yeah, difficult position. Suck trying to save the backline, though. It's gonna get initiated on by the Brewlings. Pops
Oh,
the
that
BKB. And the swap is gonna save his carry's life, but he's gonna have to pay with his.
Oh no, oh no!
No! Oh, yeah. Well played. I certainly. And you did you see? You saw, okay, you saw the ping, right? Like they must have vision
Yep.
here. No, they saw you from the Q, or they saw you from the Thunderstrike.
Yep.
It was still applied. I
And
love
now
that.
they're gonna run out of Sentry. They're
Yeah.
gonna place it down, and they're gonna be confused and like,
Yeah.
what the hell happened?
I love that as a support player to see that when like you see somebody pinging, like they must have had a ward here. You're like, haha, no, I didn't. Yes, that was really well played from Captain Sleepy Paws. He's been playing this disruptor. I mean, did max the glimpse, right? So.
Yeah. And you know what? It was great about that Disruptor play. Didn't waste the ult. A lot of peak times people put down the ult too early before they fully arrive.
Yep.
He waited like a millisecond before they arrived before putting down the ult.
Yeah.
The full damage was there.
Yeah. So it doesn't actually have that long of a duration too. So I mean, 5 seconds is 5 seconds, but it doesn't feel that long.
It doesn't feel that long when you're using it. The person on the
Oh,
scene
that's
can,
true.
it feels like ever.
That's true. Yeah. I remember.
I was trying to split push.
I don't know.
No TP boots though.
Yeah, there's been putting actually both lanes. Juggernaut's gonna try to get this tier 1. It doesn't look like anyone's gonna contest.
Kill the courier? Yeah, good job, Jug. Oh, almost killed a full Ags.
Yeah, so this Brewmaster's going Ags, and as the chat's mentioning, I do believe the Brewmaster is also going to go the Refresher, so we're going to look at 4 Brew ultis in one fight, hypothetically. But forget that, because Illegal just won a buy ground and killed Pugna. I mean, they still have Aegis, Long Grace for another minute. Despite the fact that their lanes are getting routed, I really like this in Spiritbreaker, by the way, cutting this wave. This is like a really good play. And it's actually gonna save their tower here.
Oh, the glimpse! The glimpse!
Oh no!
Oh no, Spiritbreaker!
Oh, run free, cow man, run free! Oh,
Oh,
no!
Spirit back in!
Okay. Oh, that was a really good Ruto! And he's gonna heals off. Unfortunately, that was unfortunate. That's unfortunately timed.
Well, you know what? He did a good job. He cut the wave, forced them back. They were able to get the tier 2 top.
Yeah. Double damage.
And, you know, a lot was used. They used Disruptor ult. Wasn't that bad.
Yeah, I completely agree. I mean, yeah, I think it saves their, at least the tower, maybe even the racks. So that cut's really good. And by the next time they fight, they're going to lose the Aegis. Well, not if they get a
It's
fight in
gone
the
in
next
10
10
seconds.
seconds. Yeah. Looks like they might catch the Disrupt.
Yeah, is Vengeance in trouble?
Alright, here we go. Blinker forward aggressively. Yule's on top. Gonna get the spear combo. And there goes the Aegis.
So double damage rune bottom. Pugna's gonna see it. Takes it.
Yeah, guess not to allow Grace Jam to get it. That would be like difficult. Be very difficult to win a fight into double damage for. Like
Grace Jam's about 800 gold away from Abyssal.
Quickening Charm found by both teams. Looks like they're rotating into their jungle. They might catch Spiritbreaker. No, they're not. But that is Troll, who has finished the Vanguard and the Skull Basher. Chef Stray. Ooh, that was a nice play to stop there. Juked him. Okay, Yule's up in the air, trying to save for a second longer. Grace Jam is completely alone, getting Omni Slash, actually getting Permabash, and gonna fall here, I think. Yeah. And unfortunately, Illegal One's initiation is way too late to actually do anything. So, Captain Sleeping Paws is dead as well. That's a 4 for nothing, so a big turnaround. It seemed like Illegal was
very important.
Yeah, was in control of this game, but that's a 2k net worth lead. It looked like they were gonna go check Roche, but unfortunately won't respawn for another 130 at the least. Venge is about 2,000 gold away, or 1,000 more gold away from the Ags. So
Brew just got their Ags.
oh, load here. This is moderately scary. I mean, gonna get stunned the first time. No bashes forthcoming. Gonna commit the Brew split. Not easy to kill this hero, and holy crap, Hellas takes so much damage. Chef Stray going for the high 5. He's being rejected. He's completely being rejected. This is yikes. That's reportable behavior.
You know what? The team blames Chef Stray for leading them into that last fight. Got baited by your Willow. Position for his fault.
Yeah, I guess so. I think he did a good job at least surviving that first phase, but unfortunately their reaction there didn't really work out for him. And now this game is much more even. I mean, it's 31-12, right? You'd think that Illegal is dominating this game, and they were, but it's less than it's less than a 1k lead. Actually, it is a 1k lead in the other direction. And Roshan may respawn in 1 second. No. Long respawn timer. Full 3 minutes.
Hugna's BKB is down to its lowest charge now. Vengeful's almost got the Ags. So she'll have her first item done soon.
Yeah. The Ags, though, does kind of, I feel like, fundamentally change how you can play this hero. I feel like it's one of the biggest, most impactful Ags of the, like, in Dota right now, in my opinion. Okay, spin TP,
Oh no!
really long TP.
Spin TP's been cancelled.
Yep. Almost killed the Brewmaster, but almost is only good enough in Horseshoe and Hand Grenades, and so unfortunately dies solo. And now the lead is swept the other way. They get a little bit of skirmishing
Hugna's in
top.
trouble top.
Yeah. Now Chef Stray's in trouble. Gonna get charged, unfortunately. For him, that fear's not gonna hit. And he's gonna go even more on the Captain Sleepy Paws. Brewmaster is here with the box and the double damage. There's not a lot he can do though. I think he's just gonna settle for the consolation prize of killing the big cow in the sky. Oh, almost. I think he tried for the sweep deny, but.
Oh.
And there, I mean, Grace is initiated. This brew split is about to end, but ooh, the swap! Wow, that was. I mean, he was one hit away from death.
Yeah.
Actually, have another charge here. They're committing again, but that's brew split times 2 electric boogaloo, and
And now
unfortunately,
that swap was for nothing in the end.
yeah. That's very unfortunate. Gonna send Weaver up in the air, but I don't think they're gonna set up for this. Not. Just gonna look to harass him. Wait, what? I thought the Brewmaster went back to the...
It goes back to the Earth one first.
Yeah, but the Earth one was over there, and
Yeah.
it didn't go back to him.
No, it was just the electric one and not the Earth, it was electric and something else.
So, I'm definitely looking forward to the Void Ruling, which I think is gonna be coming later on. That's a really nice glimpse, and I do believe. Oh, okay. Oh. He's very dead. That's Morris going back for the Vlads as a halberd. So this Mars is fairly well farmed for this stage of the game. And now Illegals, who had that struggling team fight, looks like they're gonna secure their next Roche and back to a 4K lead, so definitely dominated this game once again. And I feel like...
If you're Grace Jam, you're feeling real good right now after what happened in the CDEC Grand Finals. This is some nice retribution.
Yeah? Yeah, I think...
Alright, Brew did pick up the shard.
I think Dire has to worry now. I don't think they have the better late game. Not into this troll, not into this Brewling, like, spam. I don't think they have the better late game. And so, I don't think they really want to be in this position, split pushing and all that.
I mean, they don't want to be, but
Yeah.
they also probably don't want to be fighting this.
I mean, definitely.
All the ults are up except for
Who
Terrorize.
got the shard? Oh, Brew got the shard. Oh, that's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he doesn't even have to buy.
We have Refresher up,
Yeah.
and the second charge of the ult will be up soon.
Yeah, I mean, it's... Alright, here we go. I mean, this is gonna be, like, what, maybe 60 seconds of Brew ult? Oh my gosh. And you gotta kill all of them.
And it's just extra bodies to right click
Yeah.
towers with.
And that was a
And
really
right
weird
there,
glimpse.
you just saw the beauty of the rolling axe, nags.
That's
Gratian
true.
was decrepified and immediately purged it.
Purged it, yep. Okay, I didn't even think about that, but very true. That ob's gonna get dewarded from a good high ground sentry. Though you have to be careful, actually. This is a PSA to supports and other players out there. Okay, before we get into that, we're gonna get another push here. And we look like we had a swap. I don't know who got swapped. Maybe nobody.
I think it was Willow. Will just Shadow Realm to walk away.
So Brew is just gonna not die. And Illegal One's committing in, taking a lot of damage though. Yule's just barely survived 50 HP, gonna fall without even
Weaver's
getting
in
the
trouble.
help drop. Grace Jam's in trouble, gonna fall all the way. These Brewlings though, kind of a problem on the back line.
Oh.
That's gonna hold in the
no.
Juggernaut. Fear on top. That's another big kill. BKB popping Pugna, but really not much he can do at this point. And there's
Meanwhile, the
the
super creeps are going for a mid.
that's the
Catapult's gonna hit the tower soon.
that's like what, the third primal spit this fight, or the fourth
Oh, yeah,
or
easily.
something? Yeah. Oh no, Weaver just gets caught. Nice swap, but a little too late. So they're just
they
gonna
call
call
it.
it. They're just gonna call it.
Understandable.
I mean, at this point, this feels like the Brewmaster and the Troll were completely unkillable.
And you know why Pot of Wrath lost?
They didn't pick all blue heroes?
There you go. They didn't pick all blue heroes. They had a plan, and they switched up the plan with their last pick.
Oh, no.
They should stick with their plan.
Yeah. Yeah, very unfortunate. So yeah, that's gonna be Illegal taking game 1.
And just looking at the graphs, you can see that Illegal was in control. Besides that one fight where they threw, where you can see that graph dip down
Yeah.
and starts climbing right back up.
So question, Tank, do the Brew splits all get Radiance? I think the answer is yes, but I don't know.
Yeah, that's a phenomenal question.
I can check it. I mean,
I'm demoing it right now.
oh,
So I want to say,
I mean, obviously the effect
no.
would stack, but
yeah, at the very least it doesn't stack.
yeah,
But I also, they can't use items, if I remember correctly.
yeah.
So I don't think it's going to. Yeah, no, the item disappears when you primal split. So it doesn't even show it in the inventory.
Okay.
But the fire one has it naturally.
That's true.
One thing I really liked that Brew was doing was once they were pushing the high grounds, when the split was being used, one of the
Okay,
primal
so
spirits would go in for the fight, and the others would stay back and just push.
the answer is actually yes. All the Brews get the Radiance.
Really?
I just tested it, so what I did was I moved the other Brews away. So like I'll only send the Storm Brew close, and you can actually see the effect. Never mind. Wait. Oh, so not on the Storm Brewlet, but maybe on the. I was checking it on the Earth, and it was burning him.
Yeah, the Earth
Yeah.
one's burning. I'm seeing the same thing.
Yeah, so the Earth one does, but the other ones don't. I don't know why that interacts that way, but is how it works.
You know why? It's because the Earth one is the main one.
Yeah.
So it's probably still associating that one as having the items.
So that's interesting.
It's gotta be what it is.
So the answer to the question is the Earth Brewlet does get it, the rest of them don't.
I'm pretty sure that's a bug. I don't think it's supposed to.
Yeah, that doesn't sound right, but it could just be a
Oh, wait, no. Look at the
what
tooltip.
was a feature.
The Earth element will carry all auras that the
Okay.
Brewmaster has, as well as True Sight.
Alright. So it's a feature.
The Fire one gets phased movement. And then the order they return is Earth, Storm, Fire.
Very nice. So still no, okay, we still have a lobby up. But I'm gonna take just oh, but the name client is out of date, so I'm gonna have to restart. So we're gonna take just a minute break for us to restart, and then we'll be back into the Dota.
I love when it needs updates between queues or between matches.
Yeah, it's pretty annoying. It's a good thing I could just hit an ad break or whatever, and then and then update.
Get you
Yeah.
that money queue.
Yeah, well, God, I think I've made 48 cents. Better than
Yeah, look
nothing,
at
though.
that. You can almost go to the dollar store.
Yeah, of course. Though, so the thing about Twitch is they only they only pay out once you make $100 they pay out. But other than that they don't. So, oh no. Okay. All right. So let's hope that that ad break is not
Uh-huh.
on the delay. Because
It's on the delay.
oh my gosh. I am
But it still has the game going in the corner.
uh
You're the worst. You're the worst. You didn't factor the delay into your ad break. Oh, Q. Wait until chat riots. Yep, there's the victory screen.
Oh no. Alright, well.
Oh, good. It still showed the end of the match. That's
Okay.
good at least.
Alright, mistakes were made.
So if you're Pot of Wrath, what do you want to see changed up?
I don't know. I feel like I I don't have too many objections with the draft. And I feel like they were playing okay. I mean, okay, so they did rely on a bit of squishy heroes that I mean, of course, Pugna was really bad in the troll. I thought it would be better, but as soon as the axe came out, it seemed really bad. Oh. Oh, do you
Do you
need
know
to
the
invite
lobby
to
password?
Yeah, I'll invite you to the. Actually, wait. Let me. Oh yeah, it is. I'm gonna say it right here in chat. I'm gonna say it. Okay, I'm not gonna say it.
Ah, okay. Your favorite number.
Item wars with Ag Shard on all of them. I don't know. All I know is it works on the brew lit. Oh wait, sorry, they're behind, so they have no clue. Yeah, I wanted to buy the BSJ, but I bought Tsunamis instead. I feel like everyone was gonna buy BSJ, so I bought Tsunamis because I wanted to support Tsunami a little bit, and I like his voice line. So
I just went for the positive ones. So I did, I think it was Purge and someone else. They were just like, hey, that was a good play. Or something like that.
that sounds so good for BM though.
I think it's like, yeah, it's something like, I genuinely thought that was a good move or something like that. That's what it says.
Very nice. Right, so it looks like we're good, except Illegal has decided to back out. All 5. Okay, they're back now. But hey, if the delay goes on long enough, I'll hit another ad break. Uh, yes, I wanted to. I wanted to cover up the update. Me going back to the Steam screen and all that, and I was like, oh, it would look more professional if I just hit you with an ad break rather than bringing you all the way back to my game screen. But, boy, no. Uh, yeah, so.
Say now's the time to hit it if you're gonna do that ad break.
Yeah.
Like right. Nope,
Yeah,
nope.
no, I have a delay for 10 minutes. So I guess Twitch doesn't want you to just play ads 24/7, so they enforce a delay on it. So
Only so much money they'll let you make. Alright, so we have the coin toss, and
Potterwrath would have gotten
well, I
it
guess
anyway.
technically, yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna say. Well, actually, no. Illegal should get it because Potterwrath won the
No,
first
but
toss.
you're right. You're right. You're actually right. And him just saying F, yeah, they're remaking. Very nice.
This is the things you can expect from amateur Dota, folks. Amateur professional Dota.
Of course. Alright, there's two lobbies with the exact same name. I don't know which one to join. We're gonna
Trust
try the one
yourself
with
on this.
players in it. Alright.
Oh, I don't want to be flagged as cameraman. I'll flag that.
Yeah, it would only be for the VOD. Or sorry, the thing in game. But I don't even have my mic
Yeah.
on turned in game, which I know that's something that they want the C-Dub the
Yes.
casters to do, but
And that way, when people watch the VODs, they can hear your lovely voice,
very true. Yeah, I didn't think about that. I
but
guess I
not
don't.
have to watch your camera work.
I guess I don't think about that when I do the casting. Looks like Potterwrath is gonna win the coin toss again, but illegal. Yeah. Schlong is missing. Oh, he's here. Okay. Very nice.
There is. Alright, I want to see Pot of Wrath pick a color and stick to it.
Yeah, so I always run. It's funny because I was joking about it, but I actually could run another. I mean, it's been that long of a delay. I could actually run another ad break now. I won't, but it is funny on the list of ad breaks. I always just do a 1 minute because that feels pretty reasonable. But you can. It goes up to 5 minutes. You could run a 5 minute ad every 10 minutes. Oh Lord.
Oh, the lobby
Oh my
failed.
gosh. Yeah.
Was it me?
Wonderful.
It was me, wasn't it?
But yeah, I promise to never do that because yeah.
How do I get out of this lobby? There we go.
Yeah, 'cause 5 minutes, I mean, might as well be in cable TV at that point. GG, easy game. Alright, temp 2. Are we gonna get into the game or not? My guess is...
Why is there a connection issue?
Yeah.
I wonder if it's because of the update that just happened.
That's true. What if you can't play Dota for the next hour? Oh lord. Thanks, Valve.
I'll be honest, Q, you might be out of a co-caster at that point.
Oh,
I value my sleep very much.
Lord. New Dota update Pog.
Alright, they're
new
creating a new lobby. Cute Tinker wants to see a Tinker next game.
Yeah, I'm not surprised by that. I don't know if you ever seen their games in the EU division was actually insane. I have a clips, one of
Yeah,
my
it
more
was.
popular clips or whatever, and like actually just did some insane Tinker play.
Those games were fun to watch. I really appreciate you casting them, especially because they were in the middle of the day. So it gave me, something to watch at a better hour.
Yeah, they were a good time. So Legal wins the coin toss like they should. Takes the second pick. Part of Wrath goes Dire. Let's roll the dice again. See if Valve screwed us or not. We're not immediately in the game. Not a good sign. But it could always clutch. You never know.
On believe. You gotta believe,
We
Q.
gotta believe. I'm sorry, Gaben, that I didn't buy
Put your
Artifact.
hands together, chat. If you believe, we need your support.
I don't believe. I don't believe anymore. Thanks, Gaben. I do believe that this is gonna be a recurring issue. So I guess maybe they were handing off the host?
I got no clue.
Alright, this isn't a disaster.
Curious if other folks are having issues.
That's not fun. Okay. Numero 4, the lucky number 4, and we're in! It happened! We did it!
There we go. As soon as I post in the 82L Discord, if anyone's having issues, it works.
It works every time.
Normally.
Yeah. 25%
Alright, so
of the time it works every time.
I have a theory about Dota.
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
swear, whenever I alt tab away from the screen, that's when I'll get the ready up. It's usually within like 30 seconds of alt tabbing away, and I swear they're just running a test to see how
Yeah.
long people will go and wait before they get distracted by other things,
Yeah.
and then that's when they notify you. It's like, oh, hey, here's the match. We know not to go past 5 minutes now. We know not to go past 20 minutes now. Great bans by Pot of Wrath, getting rid of that disruptor. I
Yeah.
definitely think that was an MVP hero last game.
Bans on a legal side are completely different, though. With the Oracle, with the Clockwork. Neither of which we saw in the last game.
Thought Oracle was banned last game.
Yeah. I mean, in the game. But yeah, you're right. Oh, for legal? I don't know. It could have been.
Alright, let's take a look.
I mean, I know definitely Ursa was banned. Though unfortunately, Q Tinker, I don't think anyone's actually gonna play Tinker
Yeah,
in
no.
this game.
They did ban Clockwork
Oh, okay.
and Oracle were their first two bans.
Oh, okay.
So,
Normally.
Like, there's the combo.
Yep.
I mean, who doesn't love the classic Grimsha glitch?
When it works really well.
Yeah. I mean, it is two kind of squishy supports, but I mean, of course, the double ult on targets that can't separate is pretty good.
Additionally, you have 2 to 3 ways to stop Dawnbreaker. If you time your innings well right, you can stop the hammer, you can silence, you can do the Lich Bowl.
I like the Spectre though. I hate playing as this hero, as a support player, as an anything player. It's frustrating.
10 seconds.
One concern I have with Spectre so early is there could be
5 seconds.
enough counter picks available that I don't think they're going to be able to ban them all out here.
True.
And Illegal now knows they don't have to ban hard carries.
But it does mean you do secure your Spectre.
It's turn to ban.
Though I'm not seeing any big Spectre player on the roster. So I don't know. Maybe this feels really good in the meta right now.
Spectre is just the carry player version of Zeus.
10 seconds.
Yeah.
remain.
Yeah.
I don't actually
Feels like
believe it
that.
takes skill. You just need someone to yell ult,
Me
and then
too.
you ult and TP and fight.
Or even I just feel like her Ags is just dumb, just incredibly dumb. I mean, it's a global ulti, but it only hits one target. But like you could just, if I'm a lich and I'm like split pushing a lane, I'm insta gonna die because you're just gonna gut to me. It just
Yeah.
it's a charge but better. Like legitimately, it's a charge but better. It's frustrating to play against.
I understand why they did it.
It is radiance ban.
I don't think the increase in cooldown is enough of a change to it, because it's only a 10-second difference. And for an ability like that, it's 10 seconds is not enough.
Yeah.
It needs to be, I would even say, like a 90-second cooldown.
10 seconds.
And especially because you can go back. I think that's
Mhm.
that's always frustrating to
5
me.
seconds.
Like you can
remain.
send your illusion, then go to that illusion, and then get a 1 or 2 hits in, and then go back. Like what? I feel like once you swap places with your illusion, it should be a full-on commit.
I think this is a position for Dawnbreaker or a mid or offlane.
Good question. Dave is giving me no information, so I am not entirely sure. I guess if I'm going on my intuition, I don't feel like it's a mid. I feel like you either flex it offlane or 4.
Radiant's turn
So
to
either way, it's going to be in the offlane, just the exact position.
Yeah, I could definitely see it in the offlane. Oops.
We have
Yeah,
our support duo. I'm curious when we pick here, go with it.
5 seconds remain.
Alright, so Centaur War Runners running into the field.
Another stun. A great ult to get out of away from Dawnbreaker, or even run away from Spectre.
Ten seconds remain.
Yep. Also, big tanky beefcake.
5
Difficult to
seconds.
kill.
Goes very well with Grimshark. He can
Mhm.
stack the stuns nicely.
Very true. Good thing is you do have slows on both of your supports, so that does give you some kill threat. Especially if you get a hero like Jug, who we got to see in the last game. Of course on the other team, but... Alright, Mirana, the second main character of the hit anime Dragon's Blood. You can watch it on Netflix right now. Use my Netflix affiliate code Dota2.
10 seconds.
Wacky Max. Dota 2.
But
5 seconds.
I like Mirana. I mean, obviously you're gonna need a support here, and Mirana's pretty decent pause 4 if you can land the arrows. A lot easier said than done, but
Radiant must
I'm not crazy about it. Jakir is a much better pick, I like.
I mean the Mirana
But
is.
I'm not seeing what combos with the Dawnbreaker.
True. Yeah, true. I mean, right now you have 2 heroes that have practically global map
10
presence,
seconds.
especially when
remain.
Dawnbreaker could just TP on any of the Spectres.
5
Or,
seconds
Spectre
remain.
goes to one of them. So, you have two heroes with a lot of global map presence, and then Mirana amplifies that presence a little bit more with the ultimate.
You know what's disgusting? Rana ultimate, and then Dawnbreaker just TPs onto them as they're standing next to someone.
That's true. Alright, Lifestealer is interesting. I mean, you got a
I
natural
like it.
infest
Does
target.
decent against Spectre.
Yeah. Doesn't really care too much about the
You-
Jakiro.
Doesn't care too much about Dawnbreaker. You can just use Enrage.
10 seconds. Radiant's turn to bat.
Yep. Also, the Lifestealer Axe is really good, or the Shard. I believe it's the Axe, the one that lets him infest
10
you.
seconds
That is
remain.
pretty
Axe.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, that's really good.
5 seconds remain.
Especially because it. So I was playing a support into this Lifestealer. It was so annoying. He kept using it. I was so frustrated. I bought a Lotus. I was like, oh, I'll buy a Lotus, and then I'll put it on my hard carry, and he can't jump in him. No, he still does. He still does. It doesn't reflect it at all.
10 seconds. Radiant's turn to bat.
So yeah, it feels it just feels unbeatable unless of course you've already got BKB pop. But I mean, it's just Lifestealer hitting you for like 5 seconds. But while he's hitting you, you can't kill him or even do damage to him. It's so annoying.
Yeah, you have to start buying like Yules or buy
Yeah.
was it E-Blade or something to save people, because it's just brutal. And I believe it does a disarm as well, so if he jumps on like a carry,
Yeah. It's really good. Illegal
so
has
what's
a
the mid hero you want to see?
Illegal or Potterwrath or both?
Both.
Turn to pick.
Well, I was gonna say Wind Ranger, but it just got banned. Okay, I think Lash could be really cool for Pot of Wrath. It's not good against Lifestealer, but it
10
gives you
seconds
tower push,
remain.
and it gives you somebody just to run around and do damage.
5 seconds remain.
On the side of illegal, you really need maybe I don't know, Lena maybe? No, not Lena. Certainly not Lena.
Out of Wrath, I want to see something with Burst.
Yeah.
They've got tankiness and stuff that does damage over time, but not a lot of like instant burst damage. So like Queen of Pain for the ults or something, or even Lena for them, I would like.
Radiant's turn to pick.
Go with the OD
There we go. Okay, that works.
first. Alright. This is my guess.
You know what? Silencer. I want Silencer for illegal.
Seconds.
I think we're gonna see Invoker. I don't agree with it, but I think we're gonna see Invoker.
5 seconds.
Possibly. I would love to see Silencer. It would interrupt, because if they start going on you, you just
Yeah.
cast Global Silence, then two of their heroes can't join the fight.
Storm Spirit, so we're both wrong.
Select your hero. Make the ultimate
Yeah, I like it.
choice.
Yeah, I mean, Agile
There's
Hero.
not much, there's not good catch
Yeah.
on Pot of Wrath again. Well, last game they had good catch. This
Yeah.
game they don't.
Really good infest target too, right? So.
But once again, they did not stick to a color scheme, so
Yeah. Yeah, Fog has a lot of purple going on, but of course it's not uniform, so. 3 out of 4 is not 5 out of 5. What?
who
What?
wins the look game?
The
It's got the best
cosmetic game?
cosmetics.
That's hard. Legal one has no cosmetics. But so does Kiara on the Dawnbreaker. But Dawnbreaker has no cosmetics, so that can be accepted. I don't know, this OD is pretty good, the Jakiro's nice. I really like the Mirana. Like, I really like the Spectre Arcana, and I like the Mirana mount, so I'm gonna have to give it to Potterwrath.
really like that Grimshark set.
Yeah, I agree. I like the
Oh, I
Lich one
agree.
too.
I think Bottle Wrath has the better cosmetics. See, the Lich hat is too much. I
Oh,
like the
really?
skull,
Yeah.
but the hat is it's too big.
Yeah.
I'm not a big hat person a lot of the times.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's a different set than what he had on in the.
Yeah, it's Jabate. Like Tashkiro though, it's odd to see all of the immortal items, but he's got them. And OD has DC'd
the
at minute
disconnect.
1. Yeah.
It's not North America Dota without it.
Where am I?
Easiest money of my life.
Have you seen the comparison to Marcy Mirana's Yeah, I mean, I said it like 100 times. I expected that Mirana would get and Dragonite, to be honest, but mostly Mirana. I was expecting Mirana would get a visual rework when the anime released, or at least shortly after it. But she hasn't even gotten a persona, and she looks, I mean, we'll just say you could see all 12 pixels. I mean, the cosmetics are covering it up, but, like, base Mirana is really bad. So, yeah. Little saddened by that. But, you know.
You know what the solution is? You just give everyone a free Mirana skin when they start playing Dota,
Yeah.
so they no longer even see or notice the base Mirana.
Yeah, no, it's the same thing. Like, I wish everyone got a free Wind Ranger Arcana. Because the base Wind Ranger is really bad, but the Arcana looks really good. So, but the thing is, like, the Arcana looks so good that there's no way they're gonna upgrade the base Wind Ranger, right? I don't know.
Yeah, no, you gotta sell that Arcana.
Yeah,
Or,
don't
better yet, you have to win it in a 1v1 tournament through Cito.
Very true.
That's enough shilling for a day.
I actually don't think you could win it though. I think you had to get it through the battle pass, but I'm not sure. I could definitely be wrong. I'm probably wrong.
I think at some point they sell them.
It all comes down to this.
Unfortunately, I do know like some of the ones you can't. Like I know that you can't get the you can't get the IO Arcana, which is just a crime. So yeah, looks like we're gonna have the Storm Spirit versus OD, and Storm has the Creep Equilibrium. First last hit. Oh hey, thanks for the follow.
The next label play. The next label play.
Jeff Stray is having a little trouble trading with the Jakiro.
Yeah.
I don't think Stroke of Fate's the way to go on Grimshark still.
Really? I know a lot of people go Inkswell 1, then Phantom's Embrace 2, and then they get the Stroke of Fate, just the value of 1 point, but they mostly max Inkswell.
I
This is
get
gonna be a lot of
flamed all the
damage.
time for not getting Stroke of Fate in pubs. I think it's just not good for a support.
Really?
It's an ability that does damage based on the number of creeps it goes through,
Makes sense.
which means you're going to be pushing the lane with it.
Yeah. And I feel like Grimshark has a lot of other really good spells, right? I mean, Inkswell is maybe one of the best spells in the game. Phantom's Embrace is really good too.
Yeah, Phantom Embrace is probably one of my favorite spells.
Yeah. I remember when you couldn't attack move it. That was so frustrating. It had a small hitbox too, and it was like my hero would be doing like circles around himself just trying to hit this Phantom's Embrace. So annoying.
Oh, it was even better when Inkswell was a disarm.
Oh
disarm
yeah.
on.
Rim was released pretty strong. There's the Inkswell, but it's gonna hit Jakiro. Oh, but only a minuscule stun.
Not enough hero damage, so not enough stun.
It does scale with that. Thanks for the sub, Nick. It's interesting to see you here. But mid lane is going pretty well for the Storm. Oh, okay, put him under. I mean, that's classic, right? The classic Astral Imprisonment into range creep deny.
Nice little pull from Mirana.
The question is,
Dawnbreaker just needs to keep the wave pushed up though, otherwise, yep, now they know.
yeah, why did they change the name? Okay, that's gonna be a lot of damage. Survive, but Lich has a salve, so we'll share. There you go. See, it's interesting. Back when we used to, well, it's back to say back when I used to cast C-Dub. But for those of you who are aren't C-Dub regulars, Grace Jam normally lanes with her husband as her support, and he buys her like 8 salves a game in the laning phase, right? And so I used to joke it was impossible for her to lose the laning phase because he's just buying her regen 24/7. But now,
Are they officially married now?
Oh, I
I
actually
knew they
don't
were
know.
engaged.
Yeah, they're
I don't know if
engaged. I don't know if they're married now. Okay, so I don't know that. I know they're
Grace
engaged.
Jam, if you are
Oh.
rewatching this, please, I'm still waiting on my invite.
But I was gonna say that now she's playing with a support she can't force to sleep on the couch. So I wonder how Captain Sleepy Paws, how much regen he's gonna buy.
He's already left that
Marana's-
lane.
Yeah, Marana's gonna get the
Oh.
career. Very nice. Just gonna TP away though. Yeah, pretty well played too. It's like the Storm. Really good in this lane. Top net worth hero right
Vector's
now.
being bullied.
Yeah, I mean, you think, like, this Centaur's pretty good about the harass, plus the Inkswell combo. Though this group is still only level 2. So is Jakiro, but lagging behind a little bit. That Inkswell's gonna hit, but not diving the tower. Harass on both sides. Bottom lane is, I mean, this lane is not going well for Spectre, but it's going worse for Grace Jam. Though it does have the
Yeah, just a little bit worse. Both hard carriers seem to be struggling. Shakira's doing a good job though of keeping.
Oh,
them
arrow!
honest.
Does kill the siege creep, and now they're gonna go
Uh-oh.
on this Dawnbreaker. Gonna
Dawn's in trouble.
one more hit.
That's
two
gonna be
more
first blood.
hit. Oh, unfortunately, Captain Sleepy Paws does steal blasting. No more leaps from Mirana. 3 seconds though, till he gets the next leap. Gotta think about committing it. Gotta commit it. Gonna try to get the knock.
There we
Really well
go.
played on Talus.
And you know what? Sleepy Paws is trying to live up, trying to give Grace Jam the same support. There's that other salve.
Yeah, more salves. So, you gotta feed the regen. Liga One's taking a lot of damage to this thing, pinging him out. Though, the stun on Jakiro's gonna miss. The Liga One's gonna take a lot of damage here. Might actually fall. Chef Stray's trying to zone. Gonna do a decent amount of damage, but the dagger's gonna kill. And Talus is here with the. Oh, that was really well
Nice,
played.
good rotation.
Yeah. And so yeah, it's a double kill. So they do have to rotate a hero in, but okay, well, Sun is just forcing the tower. He did get the early meteor hammer.
Tried to
Interesting.
land the combo on Storm Spirit, but can't really keep a Storm Spirit caught.
Oh, I actually don't. I don't know what the average rank for like this, like 82L or whatever it is.
This is, let's see what division it is, Contender, so it's Legend 3.
Legend 3. Okay, so they're all Legend 3 average or whatever.
Yep.
So Centaur with the classic double bracer plus ring of health. It seems like Illegal One really likes this double bracer. Just tank up for these.
You know what? It
Iranians.
makes more sense on Centaur because the bonus strength you're getting
Yeah.
is nice on Retaliate.
Very stat dependent, yeah. Alright, we do have a
Same with Double
smoke
Sedge.
on Mirana, so this is a nice play. If any of you guys are playing Mirana and you're looking at a hidden arrow, go behind and then shoot. Like that. Because this is harder to hit than this. Also, most people when they play Dota, they look forward, not back.
Yeah.
So an arrow from
Everyone's got
behind
their
is
camera up.
yeah, really difficult to hit. Alright, there's the banish. Are we gonna get an arrow? No. But that could have been a really well played combo. Double damage popped on JB with the Stampede. That arrow's going to miss. And I do believe OD is dead, especially with the rotation of Captain Sleepy Paws. Leap over the side. Mirana's gonna survive, but unfortunately, that rotation does not bear fruit. At least for the side of Pot of Wrath.
Fortunately for Jamie is they split the gold there on the kill on OD.
To their top tower.
Like, Dahlberger's keeping top with Jakiro too. They just gotta defend this. I mean, Lich is here too. Only level 5, so no Ice, or Chain Frost. But is gonna sit around in the trees. Isn't revealed. Now
Now's
is
the
revealed.
chance, and that's dead dawn.
No Inkswell though. Now the Inkswell, and I do believe that's a dead dawn. Yes. They're dead. And so yeah, they're gonna look to take this top tower. The tier 1 towers are super easy for the Centaur, especially once you have the Vanguard. You can just kind of sit under the tower, let it kill itself. But unfortunately,
Oh, Jakira's courier might live here. Come on, Sleepy Paws, get it, get it. Nope.
Oh yeah. What's happening though? The Spectre is just kind of free farming in the jungle, going Aghanim's first item or second item if you can include the Falcon Blade.
Dawnbreaker used the ult to get to lane.
Efficiency, I guess.
The 120-second cooldown when there's only 20 seconds left on the TP scroll.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe farm a jungle camp then TP? I don't know.
True. I don't know. This Lich is waiting for this courier, by the way. I mean, this is deep cover. This is a heck of a commitment to try to snipe a courier.
I think Sleepy Paws went to take a break or something.
Yeah, maybe. He went to go check. Oh, there he goes. He's stuck. Oh, no.
He's
okay,
stuck. Oh, that's embarrassing.
Okay,
Oh.
well, it's okay. We'll pretend we didn't see that.
Alright, Grace James been given some space to try and catch up. But right now, Storm Spirit's running away with the last hits.
Yeah.
95, the next closest is Spectre with 70. And once again, we're going to see them stack their... Jamie's going to stack Ancients.
Yeah. Very well played. I as a support player, I'd love to see mid stacking their own agents.
Jamie, you're setting unrealistic expectations.
That is gonna be cancelled, actually. His supports are here, though. Set up into the arrow. Gonna be actually mistimed. I mean, it hits the ledge. But that Inkswell is gonna hit.
There we go.
Spectre puffs ulti, but... Okay. I don't really think you want to be here, Spectre. That is
Oh,
the
there's the
Lich
double Lich ult.
Oh, this is gonna be a kill. Oh, and the double Ice Blast. Unfortunately, Mirana's not gonna die. Actually, she definitely will.
There we go.
Oh, really low. And oh, you saw that ping, right? That's the ping of they're so low. Can anyone Zeus ult?
Where's the Dawnbreaker ult? It's up. Just got up as
Oh,
that fight
it's
was
up.
happening.
Yeah. That's the
Only someone
ping.
hadn't TP or used it.
Yeah. Why didn't anyone TP?
And once again, Jamie is stacking
Yeah.
constantly. That is so nice to see.
Doesn't get the Arcane Rune, but he would have died if he went for it. So.
Might be in trouble though.
Yeah, has limited mana. This is gonna be the mid lane. Is the Meteor Hammer first item still standard for OD?
Normally it's I think either Meteor Hammer or like Witchblade.
Yeah, I've seen the Witchblade at TI. Okay, that
I think
is
for
Moonlight
their
Shadow.
lineup that they have, the Meteor Hammer is a better choice because they
They
just
kill this
lock
guy.
the lockdown.
This is kind of scary. Gonna put him under. Okay, I like this. Getting distance for the
They're
arrow.
not gonna
Then
get
gonna
him.
cast it. Oh, yes,
Oh, they got him.
are. Yeah, really well played. And they might even go top for the Centaur. So this is a very tanky hero and has Stampede. So, and he got
That's good. And Rambo.
and Chip Vest. They're gonna try though. I mean, they put him under for the full duration of Stampede. Okay,
Oh.
support reactions. Dawnbreaker
There we
ulti
go.
gets silenced. That Inkswell though is gonna hit. That's an only one times frost, but not gonna matter.
Oh,
Illegal One's gonna die.
good job on OD. That could have gone a lot worse for them, but they turned it
Yeah.
around.
So, they for one overall, but the mid fight and the top fight combined. So, definitely a win for Pot of Wrath.
Wrath.
Yeah, it's one of the pots.
Grace Jam taking some decent damage to that bottom tower.
Yeah, Grace is ahead of the Spectre in the last hit charts, though. How do you feel about the late game of both of these teams?
It's hard to tell. Spectre is, one of the best late game carries, but the fact that Life Zero can just go inside Spectre and negate Spectre pretty well that way makes it really hard to tell. I think OD is a bit stronger than Storm late game. Storm just becomes more of an annoyance, I feel like. And Dawnbreaker is going to scale significantly better than Centaur.
Yeah, the good advantage this game, though, is that he does give you a really good infest target. So hold the phone. It looks like we're gonna get the Meteor Hammer and the arrow, and that's a really dead Storm Spirit. Grace Jam gonna pop out when he dies, but
It's a good attempt by Grace Jam to save the Storm. Alright, here comes
there's
the double.
double ulti. Someone's gonna die. It's on both supports
All
too.
the dust.
Okay, like the attempted save there. The question is it gonna be enough? The answer is they're even committing
trouble.
onto the Spectre, yeah. That Solar Guardian's not really hitting anyone. Enrage, pop by Grace Jam, and
Spectre's dead.
that's the kill. Oh, but the armor toggles!
Oh.
That was a little unfortunate.
And look at OD, 586 Astral Imprisonment.
Yeah, has a blink in 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1. Gonna commit it through here. Just guesses the wrong angle. Gets on top of the Storm
But
though.
gets jumped on.
With the Orchid.
Storm
Okay,
has an Orchid.
that's really well played.
That's the
Actually gonna
reveal.
burst him.
It's a huge kill for Jamie.
Yeah, that's a really huge reveal. I like this stack. Very nice. Good job, Chef Stretch.
They're getting ready to go again, it looks like.
Yeah, so really good Orchid reveal there.
This is mine.
OD top of the net worth chart. But behind him are all 3 cores on a league. Right now, this Spectre is the lowest net worth hero on the team. That's
Oh no,
core.
Shakira's dead. No escaping here.
Yep, very dead. Orchid takes him down. And illegals.
That is going to cost them the mid tower, but they did get bottom.
It feels like Illegal is putting out the early teamfight pressure. They did that in the last game, so they're just maintaining that pressure. That smoke was under a dire ward, so they know it happened. Jamie TP's top, but too late to catch the dawn.
Where's the party?
Almost wonder if it would have been faster to try and zip all the way.
Maybe.
Top tower is under attack.
Though it is fairly low level. Not the best speed.
Oh,
Right?
Spectre's in trouble.
There's the
There's
stun
the blink
with the
reveal.
Eastwell on top. Moonlight Shadow, do they have detection? The answer is yes. That's a really good Jakiro with the Dawnbreaker ulti. Stampede
Oh.
to try to counter that. There's the Eclipse! And that Ice Blast doesn't actually get the kill. Will kill the Spectre though. Chef's Tray is gonna fall. He's gonna die as soon as he gets out of that Astral Imprisonment.
Yep.
So yeah, illegal. They get the Spectre, but they do lose 3 heroes for it, unfortunately.
They tried to do something really good there, which was Grimstroke saw the ult of Dawn coming in,
Uh-oh.
put the leash on Spectre. Oh no. Nice, good rage.
Yeah, good.
Put the leash on Spectre, but the Lich got stunned before he could get off the ult.
Jamie's gonna find Kiara. Gonna do pretty decent damage, but limited mana. No.
Ooh,
Uses all of his mana.
Growthbow on OD. It's huge.
That is massive.
You have a question for you, Kyo. Do you think neutral items are good overall, or is it actually kind of a bad tool to implement?
I like it. It gives the game variety, and I feel like the game, variety's always good, in my opinion. I like most of them. I don't feel like any of them are, like, too broken. I mean, of course, when they, like, first released, some of them were pretty ridiculous. The Axe book was, I mean, oh my gosh. That, like, yeah, you get your Axe for 10 minutes. Like, you realize giving somebody's Axe at, like, 15 minutes could totally just change the game? Like, if Skywrath gets his Axe at 10 minutes, we lose. Like, what? So, but I generally think they're in a good place. And I like how it makes, holding the high, or, like, holding in somebody on the high ground even more effective. Because you can farm all the lanes, but you can also deny them the opportunity to get neutrals. And so you get that small little advantage. I'm not super big on the RNG, like, elements of what items you get, but other than that, I'm pretty satisfied with it. That Grimstroke ulti goes down, but we're not going to see the double Chain Frost. So Jakiro's going to get caught in the back line. That arrow is actually going to hit. And, oh my gosh! And the tips start coming out. The next hero caught is gonna be Grace Jam, gonna enrage, but I don't think it's gonna make that much of a difference. Nice armlet toggles.
Fight a creep. Go, go, go.
Actually, it's probably gonna
no.
survive. Astral Imprisonment. Plus, this creep's kind of tanky though. Yeah. Grace Jam almost survives.
Now Grim's gonna die here. Just gonna run him down.
He might survive.
Oh, okay.
So that's yet
I think they
another
need to
fight
realize if they can't get off the Lich combo
here. Yeah.
because they're too far away or they get stunned, they just have to back off.
Yeah. Yeah, they tried it, but Jakiro got a really good Ice Path that kind of saved it. BKB on OD, that's a really big item. And this Spectre, still the lowest net worth core, but rapidly gaining back. Going this Orchid and has this Aghanim Scepter that we were talking about over the break. And there it is! Committed on the illegal one. There's the Chain Frost.
You know, not about Chain Frost.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good Chain Frost, but it's really just a delaying action. They don't feel like they can reinitiate. Jamie's nowhere near.
Jamie almost has BKB done.
Gonna get it in this next creep wave. If he farms it. Alright, so we're initiating onto the OD. Stampede as well. Grimstroke is forced to back up. And they're gonna set up onto this Astral Imprisonment. Arrow misses. And he gets tipped for it, but a little bit of a questionable tip since your core still died. As a professor of tipology, I don't think that tip was very good. I'll say that in my professional
Now, during that fight,
opinion.
Storm did pick up an arcane ring,
Yeah,
which could be very useful.
very useful. And it's gonna go through the Kaya and then the Orchid. Or sorry, the forgot what that is actually. Not the Bloodstone, surely.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
No, it's called a oh wait, no, it is the Bloodstone. Okay, I thought it was Octarine. I'm losing my
That
mind.
used to be the Octarine.
Yeah, it used to be the Octarine, not the Octarine. Oh, they do initiate onto Chef Stray though.
Yeah. And
you
now
know
we're
how they-
seeing just the beauty of Shadow Step
Yeah.
coming in from Spectre.
I mean, it's a charge. Yeah, we talked about it. It's charged but better. I mean, if you're support and you're splitting a lane, don't. 'Cause you're just gonna die. So I'm definitely hoping. I mean, we do have the Glimmer Cape on the Lich. Grim is going the Force Staff and the Scepter, so they do appear to know that. Gonna go defensive items for themselves.
Spectre is building an Orchid. That'll help them deal with the Storm Spirit, obviously.
So Lifestealer does have his Basher, has the Armlet, building the Monkey King bar. There's no evasion he has to deal with yet, but I guess maybe later on, worried about the Battle Fury coming out for Spectre?
Probably more of a Butterfly than a Battle Fury.
Or
even.
sorry, the... yeah, I
know
was
what you meant.
close. Or the Radiance, theoretically, but I do believe we're a little bit too late on the Radiance. I do think that would be a mistake to go back for it.
I would like to see Grimstroke queue up a Shard.
They're gonna go on Grace Gem here. Or at least they're positioned around it. She has friends behind. They scanned, but they actually
Friends
missed the
are
scan.
smoke.
Yeah, they're coming in. That arrow isn't going to hit, and that rage is gonna be just in time. There's Jamie committing onto the dragon. BKB pop, that's the reveal. Dawnbreaker ulti, and all of these illusions coming out. Jakira, oh my, there's so much happening in this fight! Grace Gem is
All the Witch
stunned,
ult.
gets into a legal
Nice
one,
stun from
no!
Legal One.
Inkswell, Jakiro buff back in, is in this fight on the back lines. Gets the initiation there, Grace Gem's taking so much damage, just sitting in the medical fire! Oh my gosh, that
There we go.
toggle was really dangerous. Jamie recommits, but a leap and a blink will save them. That arrow's gonna land! This is really scary for Jamie, he's gonna fall!
Jamie's in trouble.
That's a massive kill. Oh no, they just overstayed their welcome. They went for too much. And they're gonna lose even more heroes. Please tell me that's not Grace Jam. Okay, it's Chef Stray. And that's gonna be a 4 for 2. And you know what? That actually felt, or 4 for 3 with the buyback.
4-3, bye-bye.
Yeah. That felt like a win at first, but then Jamie kind of extended it with that last zip in and didn't get anyone, and then it all kind of collapsed.
Yeah, when Jamie zipped in, it got stuck in the ice path, and then that arrow landed, and it was just over.
Yeah. It looked like they were winning regardless of that. I mean, at the very least, Grace Jam does survive. They get it a buyback. Is still headed onto this Monkey King bar, so gonna have that attack speed at the very least. And the extra damage. Just so they can get the more Skull Basher procs.
Or OD is down to 7 seconds on the BKB.
Yeah, I mean that's a number to watch. Jamie did use his first use of the BKB, so he's at 8 seconds. I feel like the timings are a little different now. When it was 10 to 5, like how many times you used it was huge, because 5 seconds was big, but I don't know. I feel like that extra second of 6 seconds, it makes it a little less impactful.
Yeah, I agree.
Alright, so scan's actually gonna hit. They scan the Roche pit. No one is actually in
Use
the
the smoke.
Roche. Yeah, they smoke.
Dire's bottom tower.
They have to suspect they're doing Roche right now, though.
They smoked, and the Radiant Ward probably would have picked that up.
Yeah. Alright, so they Grimstroke faded. Grace, I don't know what she's saying that was an accident too.
Accidentally took them.
Oh. Oh, well, come on. Play it off as natural. But yeah, that would have been a. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Let's say you can play some mind games, just tip people randomly, so
Yeah,
they think
just
you
play
see them,
randomly. Very true.
and maybe they get the last hit on a creep or something, and they're like, "Oh no, you see me."
I still think though the confusion tip is as good as any tip. I mean, when you're playing mind games and you tip somebody and you're like, dude, why would you ever tip me there? Like, that doesn't make any sense. You're like, exactly. But it tilts people because they don't understand.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Now on, whenever you claim that I'm not doing the proper tip procedure, I'm just like, it's a confusion tip. I'm 10 levels ahead of you.
This Spectre's very far behind. Not that far behind last hit wise, but XP wise. Still level 16 when, you know, her opposing mid is already 18.
Net worth is also. And you got OD ahead, but the next 3 heroes are all,
Yeah.
well, now it's Spectre's moved up one, but it's pretty much all illegal.
Yeah, they're gonna smoke. Yeah, the supports on illegal are kind of struggling. Grace Gem's sitting on this arcane. Gonna, of course, be put in the bottle of Storm Spirit. They want to get a kill here. This is a massive, massive, massive target.
Oh, Spectre's
They're
gonna be in
going
trouble.
to blink forward, initiate on. He has
There's
friends
the
though, and they're
pulse.
coming. Oh, but the BKB prevents the Chain Frost, and Lich is gonna die straight up without even being able to cast it. Great Jam dead too. Oh no, Jamie's committing onto the supports. Has very limited mana, gonna be put under. Illegal's barely surviving, 100 HP.
There's the arrow.
Tries to reinitiate. Okay, this is a disaster. Everybody dead, and another tip coming out on Talus. I mean, just pummeling into Jamie, and I mean, that seemed like the perfect initiation, and once again, they get the initiation on the Spectre, but the rest of the team collapse very quickly, and C-Dub, sorry, Illegal they just hemorrhage kills.
And you're seeing the weakness of the Grim Lich combo. As soon as they got linked, they BKB'd, and Lich couldn't cast ult. And so Lich is now holding it, trying to wait for the BKB to end, but dies in the process.
Of course, they got chainstone by the Jakiro, and then
Oh no.
it actually commits the Chain Frost, but it doesn't bounce, so
Yeah, creep wasn't nearby.
yeah, so Jakiro just TPs away. Which is gonna go to the Lotus.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Got a scythe now on OD.
Chef Stray died ratting. But yeah, that was...
Now, if Pot of Wrath honestly just groups up, pushes bottom, I think they can end this pretty well.
Ooh, and a Swift Blink queued up. Yeah, definitely. Pot of Wrath is definitely taking the momentum in this game. And you can tell this Centaur is starting to fall off. He is building his Ags, which is okay.
Part of the issue with the Centaur pick here is none of them of their opponents have high attack speed, so Retaliate's really not doing that much.
Yeah.
I think switching over to the Axe is a good idea. Try and give your team some damage reduction.
Yeah, it's always nice to play Centaur into those, you know, high attack speed, high damage heroes. Like the Wind Ranger, obviously, but Sniper works too. If you get the Blade Mail, Sniper hits you, what, 3 times then just dies? He doesn't even realize he's killing
it's
himself
wonderful.
till he has killed himself. Yeah. That is one of the better feelings of the in Dota. So they're positioning to
gonna
take
try
this
and
tower. Just put out the Meme Hammer on the tower, just slow siege it. Jamie is pivoting away from the Bloodstone. Gonna go the Kaya and Sange instead. Just for that more
Makes sense.
immediate
Status resistance.
Yeah.
You're getting all constantly stunned. Especially as your BKB timing is getting lower and lower.
Okay, they're initiating. On to Grace Jam. Holy crap!
Ooh.
That was a lot of damage on that Eclipse.
And Grace Jam does not have buyback.
Yeah, that's
Spectre
massive.
has double damage. This is the time to push.
Yeah, and you have, you know, you do have the Aegis, so...
Oh no, Chef Stray getting caught out.
Chef Stray's dead. That dagger's gonna kill. Jamie's committing, but, I mean... Oh, with the Solar Guardian, so much heals. And you committed your BKB, didn't get anything out of it. That's
Oh.
Meme Hammer. Oh, okay!
In return from the sky.
Yeah, I love how it falls across the map. Unfortunately, though, that Chain Frost from the heavens, I don't think it's gonna save them. They're definitely gonna lose at least one set of racks.
Yeah, they're good on the others. They got tier 2
Maybe
and tier
just
1
the tower.
up.
Alright, there's the long range zip, plus the TP back, I'm assuming. Yeah, Jamie just TP's back. Alright, Glyph, they're actually delaying this pretty well. I mean, they're gonna lose the tower, but they're actually not gonna lose the racks if they buy back, or they back off. They're doing a fake back, though.
Oh.
They're doing the fake back, but it's not fooling anyone.
Either fake back or
Okay.
miscommunication. There's the smoke.
Alright, and the infest, so pretty nice play. Alright, Bloodthorn now queued up. Sorry, Bloodstone for Stone Spirit. Lots of blood items. Jamie's waiting.
Issue is they've got their BKBs back up on Dire side.
Yeah. And with the sheep stick, that instant max ability on the OD.
Oh,
So this Aghanim this Aegis is only 40 seconds left to this world, so.
it was a quick 5 minutes. They make the smart play, go for the tier
Yeah.
2.
That is the Ags, and actually the outer towers, both outer towers on the top lane are still alive for Radiant, though the creeps are taking this one. That's a second smoke used, and it looks like they're gonna commit. With this infested
spread
Storm
out.
Spirit, walking forward, not up the high ground. Gonna try to get a pick here. OD is showing. The hero still has Aegis. No, and this way claims! Oh my god, this is the offensive kill! That Solar Guardian, though, saves! With the BKB just barely surviving! This hero is unkillable!
There we go,
But he
they
does
got him.
die. Hex, though, was used on Jamie, so Jamie's gonna fall. And this
Spectre's in
Spectre
trouble.
is really big, but they have the chain stuns onto Grace. Grace has buyback, but this is still looking in favor of Potarath. I mean, that was the perfect initiation, but that Solar Guardian does so much healing. I mean, it felt like OD was almost unkillable there. And he's
Yeah,
able
the
to
missed
get away
initial
and
stun
BKB.
from Illegal 1 was part of the issue.
And so, yeah, I mean, they get the OD kill, but it's not gonna matter. As long as the Spectre is alive, you can still push buildings.
And they have a double siege creep right now.
Yeah.
They're gonna be pushing in.
So Grimshaw's actually building the Ags of his own. That Dark Portrait could be pretty effective. Not quite the effectiveness you see on like heroes like Drow Ranger or something, but, or TB. But still be effective nonetheless.
I would honestly like to see a E-Blade instead.
Okay. Yeah, for the double E-Blade? I guess that makes sense.
Double E-Blade, it amplifies magic damage for the Lich ult, but also you can use it essentially as a disarm on Spectre.
Yeah. Alright, so Centaur has the pipe, has the Vanguard, Ags as well. Go in this Hellbent Halberd, try to shut down this OD. And OD's top net worth hero almost has a swift blink, just with the Eagle Song. That's gonna be Chef Stray dead. Definitely as soon as the Solar Guardian hits. So this Dawnbreaker also has the Ags. It's really good right now. They're committing onto OD, just trying to save Jamie. But Grace Jam is in a
That was
really
a
bad
nice save by
situation.
Illegal 1.
Okay, so they don't lose. I mean, of course they lose the Grimshock earlier on, but they don't lose Jamie or Grace Jam. So that's pretty big. They do get the save there. So
Asher finished on Dawnbreaker. Spectre's about halfway to theirs. And it's gonna farm a huge wave bottom.
They're committing on the Dawn on the bottom lane though, with the end fast, but BKB TP on the break. Really well
There we
played,
go.
and that's BKB timer. That's 8-second BKB. Lower down again. So illegal, showing they still have claws. All right, Roshan may respawn in 2 seconds. Let's see what the timer is. Oh, he did! Roshan did!
Wow,
This
what
is-
a short timer.
Immensely short. And this is actually better for illegal, I think, because they could theoretically take a fight and get the Roche right now, especially with Dawnbreaker dead. No buyback to recommit onto this. Grace Jam gonna move forward aggressively, hunt the courier, but the courier's a little too fast. And if anyone checks this Roshan, it could be massive. 50 seconds, no Dawnbreaker. Jakiro's trying to run away. Are we gonna get the first hit bash? Oh, well.
Oh, and the late dust.
A little slow on the dust, unfortunately. And Jamie is going to check, and they do check it. This could be massive. The thing is, though, 30 seconds on Dawnbreaker. They're not
Also,
even gonna
look.
go for it.
Look at Dire's vision. They don't see
Yeah, they have no vision on it.
anywhere around Roche.
Oh, it would be so cool for them to go it, but I don't believe they're gonna get it. At this point, you are running the clock down a little bit low here. Grace Jam looks like she's gonna head into the pit. They're gonna get vision around. Okay, I love this play. This is a great Hail Mary Roshan play. The thing is, they don't have the best Roshan pressure. That is the Ice Spire for Cats and Sleepy Paws. I don't see that object picked a lot. There! Okay, with the Solar Guardian on top. This is very scary. You've just got to get out here with this upgraded Stampede. Alright, so that could have been worse. But you have to contest this Aegis, right? Everybody got out. You had to use the Stampede for that. But you do know that this this Haunt is down. But you got to recommit
And
for
Radiant
this.
just used Fort. They
Yeah.
just used Fortify to try and defend bottom, but they're not going back to defend.
You gotta commit for this. Roshan, 200 HP. Jamie initiating. Jamie actually, I don't actually think he picked up.
Nope.
No,
Oh,
he
he got
didn't.
the Aegis.
Yeah, I mean the Aegis was going. I thought he
Double
might have
Witchel,
picked up.
double Witchel.
Double Witchel was really good. Oh, the Ice Fire! It's busting on the Ice Fire. Holy crap, that was actually good. But
Oh,
yeah,
no.
the
What is the second
Aegis
wipe?
though. Oh, and so Alio one's gonna die. Yeah, so I thought Jamie might have picked up the shard. That's what I thought he picked up, but I don't think he did.
He's got a shard on. so he
Oh,
might
okay. I think he did actually then. So he got the shard, but didn't get the Aegis. Very unfortunate. They timed that just about right, but unfortunately the OD had just faster fingers. And now they're in a difficult position. I mean, I like they attempted to fight there. I think you have to. And that ice spire like bouncing onto the Dawnbreaker was really good, but
have. Yeah, the double Witchel was really well that time. Especially in that confined space.
yeah. Yeah, I didn't really think about it, but the Ice Spire is actually really good in that Roche pit. Or just bouncing into back. You know, just thinking about it, if the, oh, okay. Gonna initiate on no D. The question is, okay.
Oh no, Jamie's in trouble.
Okay, Jamie does get away though. Chef's
And that's
Stray
a tie
though.
back on Grim.
That's dieback. Yep. Okay, so they have 2 siege creeps here too, so they're gonna get the bottom racks. And all the racks are open up to them if they wanna stick around. Though I don't.
Dawnbreaker is
They
going to come
will.
back with ult.
Yeah. So Infest right now onto Jamie. Okay, so the interesting thing, will Roshan aggro an Ice Spire? And if he won't, as soon as Lich hits level 25, can he just solo Roche?
Yeah, it won't aggro.
Yeah. So he
So in
casts
theory.
Chain Frost and then just solos Roche. In theory, of course.
The
You might not be able to cast Chain Frost on Roche. I would think you can, but I don't know.
Lincoln, it's got a Lincoln's on Roche.
Yeah,
so
so you'd have to break the Lincolns with your Q,
yeah.
but you could
Oh,
solo
wow.
it. Theoretically, I don't know. Somebody do that in their pubs, and then come back report to us. But don't do it in my pubs.
You know what? I don't think it'll work because the ice fire only lasts for 15 seconds.
Oh, that's true. Okay,
I
I didn't
don't
think
think
about
it's going to
that.
bounce back and forth.
What
long
if you
enough
had a
for it to work.
refresher and you got 2 ice fires?
And a double Lich ult?
Yeah,
Then yes, maybe.
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 It's worth a
We'll have to
test.
test it out in a custom lobby.
Yeah. Okay, so both sides are positioned
Oh, no.
here. That's a really good stun onto the OD, but this Dawnbreaker is so good. That Chain Frost eaten up by the BKB. Jamie's trying, getting bashed up. Jamie really low on mana, just trying to zip away. And that is Grace Gem dead. Jamie's in a really bad position. Eclipse. Sorry, Sanity's Eclipse. Alright, and this is looking about...
OD is doing damage.
Yeah, it's looking about GG for Team Illegal. Gonna commit buybacks. I mean, they're gonna get one more fight, right? They do have the buybacks to commit. Gonna stun up on Illegal one. Jamie buys back as well, but Grace Jam trying to save it. Don't think she should be, because I think at this point you're going for the one last Hail Mary fight. I guess whatever you can get. That! Very
Oh,
scary.
of course.
Illegal one's gonna fall for it. One more hit. And he's dead. That's Grace Jam buying back, though. They're fighting around their fountain, which is a good place to fight, though they just have no damage. Feels like they can't really burst anyone, even the OD, because of this Dawnbreaker ulti just always inevitably coming out. There's a legal one.
No.
Instantly Yules. That was very quick. And Grace
Jam in trouble.
Jam is in big trouble. And Jamie, I mean, they're trying what they can, but already hexed. I mean, that Chain Frost is doing work, but it's only gonna get a support kill. These are all diebacks. Illegal one does actually have buyback. Jamie gets hit by the arrow. Gonna fall solo to this Mirana, and this game
That
is
is
over.
going to be game.
So Illegal, they do take game 1, but they are gonna lose this game too. So they're gonna split the early game,
Not what I
1-1. So that takes them up to 3-3. Actually, takes both teams to 3-3, if I remember the schedule correctly.
Technically, Pot of Wrath is technically, what is it? 3-0.
3-0. Okay.
Or no, 3-1. 3-1.
3-1.
Yeah. Because their other match got overturned. But yeah, congratulations. Both teams did very well. I think, they were just on legal side too dependent on the Grimstroke Lich combo. And they just didn't have the AoE control they had the first game. Pot of Wrath did a great job of saying, hey, we didn't have AoE control last game, let's do it this game with Jakiro and Dawn. And they did really well.
Yeah, you can see the graph. I mean, it looked good for Illegal early on, but then as the game got later and later, it just felt like, you're right. Without that Lich kind of combo with the Grimstroke and with the BKB starting to come out, they just really couldn't win team fights.
Yeah,
I feel like,
and you could see it on the graph once
Yeah.
those BKBs came out. That win probability just flipped.
yeah, Pot of Wrath was really tanky. I actually want to get the replay. I want to see that Yules again. That was incredibly
It was
fast.
amazing.
Yeah, that was incredibly fast.
They were ready for it. They
Yeah.
must have known it was coming.
They had to have had vision on that, because that was incredibly fast. But yeah, I mean, so... Illegal, they, I mean, 1-1's not that bad, right? Especially when you're this early in the season. I think you can't complain too much on a 1-1. Especially since Pot of Wrath is a pretty good team, it looks like.
I mean, last season, us on Ban Pudge, we went, I think, of the 6 series, 4 of them we went 1-1. And we were just happy because, it proved that we belong.
Yeah.
And so going 1-1 against, both of these teams, really strong teams, both of them going 1-1, it shows that they're both top contenders.
Yeah. Alright, so it looks like this replay is going to be like forever, so I won't wait for it. I'll let people go on with their days and
you
nights.
could run the 10-minute ad break or something.
Yeah. I think that would be pretty messed up, but
I mean, if you do it now, you're going to cut out the ending fight.
that's true. Everything is still on the 5-minute delay, so. Anyway, thanks for joining me though, Tank Man. It's great to get you on the cast.
Yeah, it was a pleasure to be here.
Yeah. I feel
Hopefully,
like,
I'll be able to have some time to do some more, whether it's for C-Dub or 82L or
yeah,
whatever.
sounds like a good time. Alright, well, that's gonna be it for me. So, and also it for us. I'm sure Tankman's gonna go back to his wife. So, I will
Yeah,
see you
it's
guys.
11:20 here. Time for bed.
Yeah, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for joining us.